Yes, I got to play zombies early, and I'm very excited to share with you guys what I have found out. Zombies is taking a really big change this upcoming year. Depending on the person, it could be bad, it could be good. Personally, I have a lot to learn in this new zombies installment. So as you guys have already heard, zombies is really shifting towards a more PvE experience. So there's going to be 24 players in a lobby, and you can merge squads, and which what I have learned is that especially when you go into like the high threat zone, merging squads is like the best thing that you can do, because you are going to need a lot of help in that area. I will say, I do think that one of the good things about zombies is it will cater to all the skill sets for zombies. So like if you're not a great zombies player and you haven't made it past like round like 5, you can just like hang out on the outer zones, and that's gonna like really be a challenge for you, and it'll be fun for you. Just like if you are somebody that loves to like make it to the higher rounds where it's harder, and you can just hang out in the high threat zone. So it really is up to you, like what you want to do. The one thing that I will say is that I do find like zombies was fun because I felt like you could grab a gun off the wall, which you still can do, and then it's just like it's quick, right? You would go to the mystery box, open the mystery box, get a gun. There's a lot of, you have to loot a lot. There's a lot of looting. Like we had to like find like pieces to sell, because it is very similar to DMZ. The whole zombies UI, like before you even go into the game, the whole UI, like at the start, like how to pick your loadout, how to edit your loadout, it's literally a copy paste of the DMZ UI. I don't think it's gonna be bad by any means. It's just gonna be different, and I think that zombie players have to be really prepared for that. However, the one thing that I do like is like there is a sense of replayability, and like every time that you go in, you can do something different, which is something that I do like. Like you can do contracts and complete the contracts and unlock the story. They did say that they placed Easter eggs, so that will be like one fun thing to do. Or you can just guns blaze, like go kill as many zombies as you can and exfil. I do find that the 1 hour match time is a little short. We played one zombie game, so one full hour of zombies, and it felt really short. I felt like I didn't accomplish as much, because like as we all know, zombie games can last hours and hours when you make it deep. One of my feedbacks would be to make it a higher like game time, and if you want to exfil early, you can exfil early. Like maybe make it like a 2-hour game time, and then if you want to exfil at the 1 hour mark, you have that option, right? Like you don't have to sit there for the 2 hours you want. You can exfil whenever you want. That would be a piece of feedback for me. So a little bit more about like just like the zombies that we were presented, and a lot of you guys already know this because they did talk about it on the Connect stream, but in case you missed it, let me give you the rundown. Pack-a-punch is still there. However, you only have one pack-a-punch per zone, so you can't like go into the low tier zone or the low threat zone and then loot everything and then pack-a-punch your gun 3 times and have an OP weapon in the low threat zone. It's a 1 pack-a-punch per zone. So yeah, it's a very much so a PvE experience, like a huge, it's the Warzone map but with zombies, and it's DMZ but with zombies. So like it's a mixture of all of those things, and like I said, that's not a bad thing. It's just a different thing, and something that we're gonna really have to adjust to. If you also don't want to like pursue the zombies route of things, you can also, there's this third faction called the mercenaries, and the mercenaries are just a human faction, and all 3, so you, the mercenaries, and the zombies are all like against each other, and you can turn like the zombies against the mercenaries. You can bait the mercenaries into the zombies kind of thing. Like you can really use the zombies as a weapon rather than like as a threat when you're fighting mercenaries. You also have the option of just pursuing your game through the mercenaries. So like you can go to encampments, capture an encampment, that's gonna drop you a key for a stronghold. Then you go and open the stronghold, and then the stronghold will open, or will give you a key to go open a fortress, and then all of those things are going to unlock through that rather than go the zombies route. So that is another option. Like I said, you have a lot of power to do a lot of different things in the game, which I think is the one really nice thing about this, is like I can go into zombies and play a whole different game of zombies every single time I go in. Like it can be completely different every time, which is really, really nice. So whenever you do get a quality weapon, there is a cooldown from on the next time that you can use it. So the better the weapon, the higher the cooldown. So when you get like example like a ray gun or something, like you can't automatically reuse your ray gun right away. You have to wait until the cooldown. One thing that I will like really stress, the camos in zombies. When we were pack-a-punching our weapons, our camos in zombies were amazing. And I'm very, very, very excited to do like a camo grind for zombies. I think like the skins in zombies are gonna be insane. Like I know in the trailer, like they showed that motorcycle skin. Like that is really awesome things that I really hope that they go hard with the camos and the skins and everything in zombies. Zombie health is also zone dependent. So obviously as a higher threat you go, more health the zombies have, they're harder to kill and all that. And also there's the Aether Storm, and the Aether Storm like comes in and out, and that really like helps you like figure out like where you're supposed to go and stuff in it. But the problem is that once the Aether Storm comes in, the zombies that were in the Aether Storm have like a buff, so they're even like harder to kill. So it gets a little crazy. It gets like really, really crazy. In the trailer, I think the Aether Storm zombies are the people who are like glowing purple. So if you want to go back and watch, you can. That is but yeah, that's a little rundown on zombies. I am excited. Like the perfect way for me to explain it, it's like a DMZ on the Warzone map with zombies, with a lot of zombies. Okay, there is a lot of zombies. It's very different, and I've already seen a lot of the feedback from the zombie community that not a lot of people are happy with it. It's worth to give it a go. It's worth to try to like adapt to it and try to see like what you like, what you don't like, and obviously give your feedback. But once again, I will stress, give your feedback in a respectful way. Like you are allowed to be unhappy with a product, and you're allowed to voice your opinions on it, but do so in a respectful manner, because that's the feedback that they're going to take. I think we really need to stress that like this last year we gave a lot of feedback, and they pretty much applied all of that feedback into the game this year. So we just have to keep doing that. We have to keep voicing our opinions in a respectful manner, in a manner that they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that was some good feedback. So please continue to voice your opinions. Don't shy away from it. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys think of the zombies. I could not capture my own gameplay of the zombies. We weren't allowed to capture any gameplay, but I do have a couple clips for you guys. So enjoy.